Hello everyone, I'm Dr.N.Meenakshi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this session, we'll discuss 24 important multiple choice questions for competitive exams like GATE, BARC, DRDO, and ISRO. I have covered these multiple choice questions from previous year question papers. There are 24 questions in this quiz. Answers will be displayed after 5 seconds. Pause the video if you need more time to think. Post your scores in the comment section. So let's get started. First question. Heat transfer coefficient for a vapor condensing as a film on a vertical surface is given by A. Dittus-Boelter equation, B. Nusselt theory, C. Chilton-Colburn analogy, D. Cedar-Tate equation. And the right answer is option B, Nusselt theory. A theory of laminar film condensation was first formulated by Nusselt, who considered condensation onto an isothermal flat plate maintained at a constant temperature below the saturation temperature of the surrounding vapor. Next question. Which of the following is not a standard to transmit measurement and control signals? Option A, 4 to 20 milliampere, B, 3 to 15 psig, C, 0 to 100%, D, 1 to 5 VDC. The right answer is C, 0 to 100%. The opening or closing of automatic control valves is usually done by electrical, hydraulic, or pneumatic actuators, normally with a modulating valve which can be set to any position between fully open and fully closed. Valve positioners are used to ensure the valve attains the desired degree of opening. Next question. A feed-forward controller can be used only if option A, the disturbance variable can be measured, B, the disturbance variable can be manipulated, C, the disturbance variable can be ignored, D, regulatory control is not required. And the right answer is A, the disturbance variable can be measured. If a particular load disturbance occurs frequently in a control process, the quality of control can often be improved by the addition of feed-forward control. Next question. Turnover ratio is defined as A. Fixed capital investment by gross annual sales, B. Gross annual sales by fixed capital investment, C. Fixed capital investment by average selling price of the product, D. Gross annual sales by average selling price of the product. And the right answer is B. Gross annual sales by fixed capital investment. Turnover ratio is defined as the ratio of gross annual sales to the fixed capital investment. The turnover ratio reveals how efficient a company is at generating sales from its existing fixed assets. Next question. Which of the following is not a necessary condition for a process under closed loop control to be stable? A. Dead time terms must be absent in the open loop transfer function. The roots of the characteristic equation must have negative real parts. All the elements of the left column of the route array must have the same sign. Open loop transfer function must have an amplitude ratio less than 1 at the critical frequency. And the correct answer is option A. Dead time terms must be absent in the open loop transfer function. The closed loop control system is absolutely stable if all the poles of the closed loop transfer function present in the left half of the S-plane. Next question. Hot wire anemometer is used for the measurement of A. Composition, B. Flow, C. Pressure, D. Temperature. And the right answer is B. Flow. Hot wire anemometer is a device used for measuring the velocity and direction of fluid. Next question. Which of the following is not correct? A. Nylon 66 is produced by condensation polymerization. B. Phenol formaldehyde resin is a thermosetting polymer. C. High density polyethylene is produced by condensation polymerization. D. Polyethylene tetraphthalate is a polyester. And the right answer is option C. High density polyethylene is produced by condensation polymerization. HDPE materials are produced by either slurry polymerization or gas phase polymerization. The process starts with polymerization from a solution of ethylene monomers followed by separation and drying. Next question. The operating temperature range for the Haber process is 350 to 500 degrees centigrade. It is used for the production of ammonia at option A 20 megapascal using iron catalyst in an exothermic reaction, B. zero point 0.1 megapascal using iron catalyst in an exothermic reaction, C. 20 megapascal using iron catalyst in an endothermic reaction, D. 20 megapascal using zeolite catalyst in an endothermic reaction. And the right answer is option A. 20 megapascal using iron catalyst in an exothermic reaction. In Haber process, the atmospheric nitrogen is converted to ammonia by reacting with hydrogen. Using iron as catalyst at 15 to 20 megapascal pressure, and 300 to 500 degrees centigrade temperature are maintained. Next question. Ratio of momentum diffusivity to thermal diffusivity is A. Reynolds number, B. Prandtl number, C. Nusselt number, D. Peclet number. And the right answer is option B, Prandtl number. The Prandtl number is the ratio of momentum diffusivity to thermal diffusivity. Next question. Leidenfrost phenomena refers to A. The condensation of vapor on a cold surface, B. The exchange of heat between two solids, C. The melting of frost, D. Film boiling and evaporation of liquid droplets falling on a very hot surface. And the right answer is option D, film boiling and evaporation of liquid droplets falling on a very hot surface. The Leidenfrost effect is a physical phenomenon in which a liquid close to the surface that is significantly hotter than the liquid's boiling point produces an insulating vapor layer that keeps the liquid from boiling rapidly. Next question. For a single component system, vapor and liquid coexist in mechanical, thermal, and phase equilibrium when A. Internal energy of gas is equal to internal energy of liquid, B. Specific enthalpy of gas is equal to specific enthalpy of liquid, C. Specific entropy of gas is equal to specific entropy of liquid, D. Gibbs free energy of gas is equal to Gibbs free energy of liquid. And the right answer is D. Gibbs free energy of gas is equal to Gibbs free energy of liquid. For a vapor-liquid equilibrium, the internal energy of gas is greater than internal energy of liquid. The specific enthalpy of gas is greater than the specific enthalpy of liquid, and also the entropy of gas is greater than entropy of liquid. But the Gibbs free energy of gas is equal to the Gibbs free energy of liquid. Next question. Pool boiling equipment operating above ambient temperature is usually designed to operate option A, far above the critical heat flux, B, near the critical heat flux, C, far above the Leidenfrost point, D, near the Leidenfrost point. And the right answer is option B, near the critical heat flux. Heat flux is maximum at peak flux and heat flux is minimum at Leidenfrost point. Next question. For a first order reaction, in a porous spherical catalyst pellet, diffusional effects are most likely to be lower the observed rate of reaction for A. Slow reaction in a pellet of small diameter. B. Slow reaction in a pellet of large diameter. C. Fast reaction in a pellet of small diameter. D. Fast reaction in a pellet of large diameter. And the right option is option D. Fast reaction in a pellet of large diameter. Rate constant is high in case of fast reaction in a pellet of large reaction rate. Next question. A thermocouple senses temperature based on A. Nernst effect, B. Maxwell effect, C. Seebeck effect, D. Peltier effect. And the right option is Seebeck effect. The Seebeck effect is when electricity is created between a thermocouple when the ends are subjected to a temperature difference between them. Next question. In the drying of non-dissolving solids at constant drying conditions, the internal momentum of moisture in the solid has a dominant effect on the drying rate during option A, the initial adjustment period only, option B, the constant rate period only, C, the falling rate period only, D, both the initial adjustment and constant rate periods. And the right option is option C, the falling rate period only. Next question. In Kraft process, the essential chemical reagents used in the digester are A. Caustic soda, mercaptans and ethylene oxide, B. Caustic soda, sodium sulfide and soda ash, C. Quicklime, salt cake and dimethyl sulfide, D. Baking soda, sodium sulfide and mercaptans. And the right answer is option B, caustic soda, sodium sulfide, and soda ash. In Kraft process, the chemicals used are caustic soda, sodium sulfide, and soda ash. Sulfide and hydroxide ions are used to depolymerize and dissolve the wood extractives, lignins, and some hemicellulose. Next question. The most common catalyst used for the oxidation of orthoxylene to phthalic anhydride is option A, vanadium pentoxide, B, palladium, C, platinum, D, silver. And the right answer is option A, vanadium pentoxide. The oxidation of orthoxylene to phthalic anhydride is one of the important industrial processes based on catalytic selective oxidation reactions. Vanadium pentoxide or titanium dioxide catalysts have been used in the industrial phthalic anhydride process for the last 50 years. Next question. In petroleum refining operations, the process used for converting paraffins and naphthenes to aromatics is option A, alkylation, B, catalytic reforming, C, hydrocracking, D, isomerization. And the right answer is option B, catalytic reforming. A catalytic reforming process converts a feed stream containing paraffins, olefins, and naphthenes into aromatics to be used either as a motor fuel, blending stock, or as a source for specific aromatic compounds such as benzene, toluene, and xylene for use in petrochemical production. Next question. What is the significance of film thickness in mass transfer? Option A, the actual thickness of the stagnant film that adheres to the phase boundary. B, the depth of penetration of solute in a fresh element of fluid during its stay at the interface. C, the thickness of stagnant film of fluid that offers the same resistance to mass transfer as is actually being offered under the existing hydrodynamic conditions. D. None of the above. And the right answer is option B. The depth of penetration of solute in a fresh element of fluid during its stay at the interface. Next question. Reason for operating an evaporator in multiple effect is to secure A. Increased steam economy, B. Decreased steam consumption, C. Both A and B, D. Increased capacity. And the right option is option C, both A and B. Multiple effect evaporators are suitable for large-scale and continuous operations because they are highly economical than single effect evaporators. About 5 evaporators can be attached. Next question. Heat of reaction at constant volume is identified with dash change. A. Enthalpy, B. Internal energy, C. Either A or B, D. Neither A nor B, And the right option is option B, internal energy. At constant volume, the heat of reaction is equal to the change in the internal energy of the system. Next question. What is the dispersion number for a CSTR? A 0, B 1, C less than 1, D infinite. And the right option is D infinite. Dispersion number is inverse of Peclet number. Dispersion number is D by UL, where D is the dispersion coefficient, U is the characteristic velocity, L is the characteristic length. In case of a CSTR, the amount of mixing is very high. Therefore, the value of D is infinite. Next question. Stokes' law is valid when the particle Reynolds number is A less than 1, B greater than 1, C less than 5, D none of these. And the right answer is option A less than 1. Stokes' law is applicable only for spherical particles. It is valid up to Reynolds number 1. The law does not hold good if the spherical body is moving so fast that the conditions are not streamlined. The spherical body must be rigid and smooth. Next question. Which of the following screens has the maximum capacity? A. Grizzles, B. Trommels, C. Shaking screen, D. Vibrating screen. And the right option is D. Vibrating screen. The capacity of vibrating screen is up to 6000 kg. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, do share with your friends.